The urban western part of South Africa's Witwatersrand region, better known as the West Rand, is situated in Gauteng province. It is renowned for its tranquil countryside, vast mountain ranges, meandering rivers and unique city skylines, which are interspersed with cream-coloured mine dumps, mementos hinting at the origins of this fascinating region. The West Rand District Municipality, or WRDM, covers the entire West Rand area with the exception of Roodepoort. The WRDM comprises 4 local municipalities, namely Mogale City, Mirafong City, Randfontein and Western Area. To preserve and enhance the environmental splendour of this unique area, the WRDM is currently leading the way regarding regional growth and counter climate change green strategies. Its Vision 2016 is a holistic socio-economic and environmental approach crafted in close cooperation with local businesses, community organizations, and relevant government structures. At its heart, Vision 2016 is about improving the ability of all 4 municipal areas to render effective services to their communities. The Executive Mayor of WRDM, Mponawa, has made his national mark with his achievements in reforestation to counter global climate change and strive for a pure water supply. Born in the region, Nawa has practical and personal experience of local community issues. His academic background has schooled him in the basics of essential and effective municipality management, with measurable good governance running through as a golden thread. An example to his own community, he has established a model home vegetable gardening project in his own backyard to motivate and inspire communities in his district. A believer in partnerships with industry and communities, Nawa has championed the Green IQ movement with its robust initiatives. Green IQ strategy incorporates laudable objectives such as recycling, renewable energy, and the beautification of the region's street and parks by planting at least 10,000 trees a year. The problem that besets these initiatives, however, lies in the toxic water in which vegetation has to grow. Growing vegetables in this water leads to further ingestion of dangerous chemicals and correlated ill health. As gold was mined from greater depths in the 1890s, it became necessary to dewater the mines by pumping water from its underground workings. When it was later decided to no longer pump out mine water from these abandoned shafts, mining basins began to flood. In 2002, the West Rand Basin started flooding and decanting, with devastating consequences to the environment. Since then, the water table within the East Rand and Central Rand basins are steadily rising to its previous levels. In the process, the mine water comes into contact with sulfide minerals, making it highly acidic. This acidic water then reacts with other minerals, which leads to additional pollutants in the water, including uranium and radium. Acid mine drainage, or AMD, refers to the phenomenon whereby this underground, highly polluted, acidic water flows from the abandoned mines outwards onto the surface, often in very high quantities. AMD also leads to the degradation of soil quality and aquatic habitats. It is extremely difficult to rectify, and in many cases the polluted sites can never be fully restored. The potential volumes of AMD for the Witwatersrand goldfield alone amounts to an estimated 350 million litres per day. Long-term exposure to AMD polluted drinking water may lead to serious and potentially fatal health issues. This toxic water is now also threatening the survival of the cradle of humankind, which acquired UNESCO World Heritage Site status in 1999. Climate change and global warming inevitably lead to the changes in the quantity and quality of water, which in turn will have a direct impact on food supply and sustainability. AMD and the radioactive and toxic mine residue deposits will increase these water and food security risks and vulnerabilities, especially for poor mining communities within the West Rand. Another major concern for the WRDM is mine dumps, which are formed by the materials left over after the process of separating the valuable fraction of a gold ore from the uneconomic fraction. Currently, there are 270 mine dumps in the Witwatersrand goldfields, consisting of fine cream-coloured sand. Some of these are as tall as 50 meters. In total, there are 438 million tons of mine dump soil, stretching from Boksburg on the East Rand right through to Krugersdorp, about 30 kilometers southwest of the city. Only about 40% of these mine dumps have so far been removed. Mine dump dust contains a variety of toxic compounds, including arsenic, copper, uranium, and cyanide. During the windy season, strong winds carry this toxic inhalable dust over the great distances, sometimes high enough to enter the jet stream. Residents could be at an even greater risk than workers in the mining industry owing to inhalation of toxic mine dump dust. The reworking and reclamation of land for other uses has decreased the number of abandoned mine dumps. The revegetation of the major dams has significantly reduced the major dust problems around mine dumps. Although dust from the mine dumps on the West Rand remains problematic, the completion of the reclamation operations over the next 2 years should see a substantial reduction in wind-blown dust. Serious environmental challenges facing the West Rand District Municipality, however, doesn't discourage it from having ambitious aspirations for the future. As a result of WRDM's Vision 2016, nearly 4,000 families have received newly constructed homes equipped with electricity and running water and connected to one another via a decent road system. Renewable power generation is also a top WRDM priority. This includes replacing old streetlights with more sustainable and affordable alternatives. WRDM believes that recycling used products is one of the best ways to save the environment. In addition, the WRDM will soon be rolling out its Green IQ strategy to assist communities in growing green and sustainable industries. Green IQ, therefore, is a commitment to make the West Rand the greenest district in South Africa and to provide an African example of how sustainable development is always the best choice for development. All the departments in the 4 municipalities are united behind this objective. WRDM firmly believes that any job creation drive it embarks upon will benefit from turning environmental concerns into economic gain. The tough environmental issues facing the West Rand District Municipality are serious enough for the global community to act and partner with South Africa in search of a solution. There is a need for progressive action and assessment, particularly in view of the expansion of mines in the area and of reported regional scale impacts. In the end, if what is left of our dwindling water supply is unfit for consumption and is already creating a non-sustainable environment, only swift action can save the day.